So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's their first effort on goal.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Davids. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Raul stood up well to him there. Davids! Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. That'll be a throw. Davids. An instinctive delivery. Maldini attempts a clearance. And he's there to get it away. Maldini. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neymar. Good chance here! And here's Batistuta. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Good ball, good take. Valverde. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Batistuta. Makelele conjures time and space where few can. Played out towards the right wing. Davids defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Gravenberg has been booked, just to confirm. Chance! There it is! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get it through? Harrison spots it and intercepts. Zanetti.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Soboslai. Donadoni. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Makaleli. Beckenbauer. Makaleli. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away, and the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Foot in. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Brilliantly cut out. Zanetti. And Mateus. Beckenbauer. Now it's Batistuta. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away?
There will be one
Nicely aimed pass.
time.
Pinches it off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. He can run onto that. Great chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing. Face-to-face with the keeper. Shot, surely! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
Just the keeper to beat! Real chance! No mistake! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life...
It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Over to the left. Valverde. Szoboszlai. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Now he's got space here. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's cut it out. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good take, and is he in? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chiellini. And it's Davids. Now it's Donadoni. And it's Davids. That's a shade optimistic. Makaleli. Raul. And the pass is intercepted. That's a cute ball. Tries to get it clear. Nice looking ball. That's a decent clearance. Mateus. Raul. Neymar. Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
17, Federico Valverde. Number 22, Donadoni. Coming on the field, number 7, Mbappe. Number 18, Hirotoshi Nakata.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And back to the goalkeeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Davids. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Nakata. Oh, shoot, and a shot! Yes! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
As
if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11, Soboslai. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Pedri.
Indonesia making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Indonesia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Howson. That's Maldini. Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Maldini. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Looking for the run. Maldini. Raul. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Kupchu. Gattuso. Crunching tackle. Corner number 2 then. Raul plays it short. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. but if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Van Balten cuts it out. Donatoni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Donatoni, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played with speed from back to front. Nice looking ball. Olise is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's neat. Chiellini does well to stand firm and defend it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ruben Neves. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Villa. Chance here to counter. Oh, super find. It could be in here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he cuts out the supply. Palmer finding their passes. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Olise. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, perfectly measured that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Lewandowski. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. This looks promising. Olise. Now Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's managed to get free. Howson can get it clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Davids. Deep cross. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a little off target. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that is a routine catch.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Szoboszlai gets a foot in here. Now this could be a shooting chance! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker.
Decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's a sharp little ball here. And he skips past his man, hangs one in. And that has been cleared. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Donnarumma chooses to deal with it himself. Lobbed in behind. That is ended up in no man's land. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread neatly. Still just a single goal between the sides. That has been cut short.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a good ball through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to play it through. Olise.
That's good play from him.
He is just caressing the ball. Great defending, strong and determined.
Parma really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Szoboszlai. And he's cut it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 17, Federico Valverde.
Olise, he has found the way through.
Is number 7, Mbappe.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a sharp pass. Szoboszlai, it's played through for him. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Ruben Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Ruben Neves.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Soboslai. That's a dangerous ball. Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting better and better.
For Indonesia.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 13, Hadrian.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
For Indonesia, number 22, Donadoni.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Mbappe, he's onside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Davids! Pinged towards the front line. Mbappe. Now it's Villa. He's got away. David Villa. And that could... Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Indonesia really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. It's hit the upright. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Davids. Oh, good ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zanetti. Lewandowski. And it's Nakata. Mbappe. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Selamat, is starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now, can they get him away? Merino, chance here to counter. Madueke, they get a throw in. And it's Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adebayo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. Gordon going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Gordon.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Trossard with the clearance. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's no flag. He is, and the shot! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 14, Gyökeres.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He's in plenty of space here. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thinks about the shot, hoisted in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And that's been intercepted, and that's gone loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Madueke. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's through here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Hazard. Hazard gets into some space. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Hazard. Hazard. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ødegaard crosses it in here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Madueke crosses it in. He gets big. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Trossard, and it's Marino. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gordon. Marino. 5 minutes till the break. Hazard. Good purposeful running this. Looking for the run. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Saliba has created one goal already. Gabriel. And it's Ødegaard for Merino. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he cuts out the supply. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rice, Merino, Madueke. Madueke will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tonali producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. Grealish. He's having a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. This is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Madueke does well to get it back. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. That has not gone well. Ødegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Oh, shooting chance! Looking to play him in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options. Can he finish? They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's got chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 68 minutes is number 14, Gyökeres. Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Arsenal go into the lead. Hazard. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy is fouled.
Substitution.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rice. And it's Gravenberch. Perez. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Gravenberch. And here's Perez.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gordon! And how good was that? A finish of true class. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, good take in a good area. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Saka.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gabriel. And it's Subimendi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saka tries to play it through. Now it's Rodri. Azar.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And it's Azar. It's played through for him. Gordon, he has found the way through. Gravenberch. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on the field.
Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? It's a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Shot a goal! And he thumps it clear. Perez tries to pass it through. Diogo Dalot. Gravenberch takes control of it and he's on the move. Saka. Saka's delivery. Tonali. Saliba calmly anticipates. Kivior. Oh, a delicate chip through. Onana. Hazard. Now it's Gordon.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hazard tries looking up for options on the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Tonali to Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Gordon looking to penetrate up. Real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Gordon fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
So, third corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He is starved of space and time. And it's Tonali. Saliba gets it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Hazard ready to try one.
It's not a good idea in...
Hazard! So their fourth corner of the game. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Perez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. That'll be a corner. All hands on deck for this one. Hazard with the short one. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's going to be another corner, I think. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Kivior getting this one clear. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Hazard is over the first kick. And he has done his bit.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Saka is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Gordon is second man up. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
So, the second man in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Manchester United from one behind. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
The third man in the queue. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Eze is fourth up. Perfect penalty.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved it! And that's won it! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Just a quick reminder today.
How would you
please
summarise what
refrain
we've
from
seen today then,
talking
Jim?
outside.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ricci completing her chance! Wonderful from Del Piero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Over to the left. Bastoni. Tonali. Di Marco. And it's Ricci. Ball played for Del Piero. Oh, that was vital. Seedorf. And it's Del Piero. It's run loose here. Chips it through. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Di Marco. Now the delivery. Has not got that quite right. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Passes short and sharp. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's through here. He is through here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Cruyff, not the most accurate pass. Bastoni, and it's Di Marco. Can he get on the end of this? And he's whipped it across. And that's the keeper's ball. And they can counter here. Italy do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, well played, well played.
Donadoni really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Del Piero! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Del Piero is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bergkamp is the team's great visionary. Bergkamp, Cruyff. Great chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The Netherlands grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Seedorf. Bergkamp. And it's Bergkamp. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Del Piero. Van Dijk is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. Del Piero. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Bergkamp. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Donadoni. He's got away. Donadoni! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Schneider. Neatly clipped into space. Tonali calmly anticipates. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Pullet. Seedorf. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to belt it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pull it. That's going to go a long way. They get a throw in. Donadoni. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now, he's got space here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Schneider. Oh, no joy this time. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That was no routine save.
Seedorf is offering a right smile there.
Oh, shooting chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Can he finish? Goal, the Netherlands! They've done it! it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The Netherlands have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. The Netherlands get their fourth corner. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Seedorf. Cruyff. And this is Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Del Piero, a player of legendary status. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, this looks sharp. Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Big chance to get at them. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Good take, and the shot! Ruud Hullet! That is just a piece of art! About as smooth as it gets! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, should have put that away.